Hi guys and welcome to a new WeCanon video. This time we won't do a gameplay but we'll try something new to bring more insights about the game so you can be with times. What we have in mind with that are recent balance changes in Arena of Valor. It alters some key aspects of the game you must know to experience the game fully. But that's not all. You must know it if you really want to win your matches and climb in ranks. All this information got take from official Arena of Valor Facebook page so you can find the same content to read yourself if you want. Links in the description. So the first changes happened to the minions and the towers. Because towers became stronger and minions became weaker in the first 5 minutes of your game. If you playing ADC or support it should not bother you, but if you go solo or mid lane you need to know this. Because these changes affect minions and towers in Slayer and mid lane. However, these changes will affect all lanes in the end. Now, in the first 5 minutes you can expect more ganks happening because wave clear will be faster. So instead of focusing on towers in the first 5 minutes, people from these lanes will look for kills. And the dragon lane will be the first to feel that because there are no changes here. This will encourage laners to roam. Especially to increase the impact of the mid laner. Now, for regular mid laner that's a good thing because he will not only be able to hug his tower but also to help you. So flaming that mid laner does not help will be the thing of the past. With the fast wave clear he will have more freedom to help any lane. The same to be said about solo laner. He will have more impact on the map, not only on the towers. In the first 5 minutes more fights about to happen because people can worry less about giving up towers for free. They will be reinforced and strong, and that's a good thing. Be prepared to fight as a team rather than a squad of trolls. And when you are ready to fight you will need heroes to do it. So you must know other changes that happen to heroes. Some got stronger and some get a slight nerf to make them more balanced. So let's talk about mid laners because we have 4 who got affected after May 22nd balance change. They are Liliana, Ilya Mia, Kali and Dirac. From this list only Dirac got slightly weaker. Other 3 mages just became stronger so you will probably see more of them in game. You can play one too if you want. Let's have a closer look to these mages shall we? Liliana both S1 and S2 got higher early game burst damage. Her first skill Foxtrot has more potential in the early game but is slightly weaker in the end game. Change is hardly noticeable so you can start dominating from the early stages with this hero. Her second skill is now less dependent on your items but on you level. It also emphasizes early game presence where you can spread your influence on the map. You don't need to wait end game because your basic attacks will do more damage as well, so it's a good opportunity to pick up this hero. A lot of love was given to Ilya Mia. Her magic damage does not decrease as you progress in levels. After the update she gets stronger from the beginning and gets even more powerful as you level up. Your magic damage is not the only bonus you get. You can cast her second skill more frequently because cooldown is also lower. And on top of that she moves faster than before so she is no longer a turtle on the map. Last mage hero who got stronger after the update is Kali. Update gives you a huge stability of her first skill. It means you no longer need to think how to stack it because you will get a fixed 30% movement reduction as you land your skill. This means her first skill became easier to use and does not require a lot of calculation. What requires your aim is your ultimate because now you can feel confident about your damage output. Your ultimate can be deadly not only in the end game but as soon as you learn it because it's more powerful now. Finally Dirac is the only mid laner who got weaker after his update but...
Ojo, aquí el Malik es buen engage.
Wait till you see the... No.
Mina es buena ulti realmente, pero... ¿Sabes qué pasa? Mira, eso es lo que pasa. Eso es lo que pasa, que me la cortan muy rápido siento así sin purificar.
You beat Dirac sometimes and he is still strong. His range of the second ability got reduced by 8%, which makes him less formidable but still nearly a king in his crowd control abilities. And that's about mid laners who got affected after the update. Next thing are jungling heroes to be affected by the change. We can speak about 2 of them. Zill and Kira were chosen. By chosen I mean...
You were the chosen one!
If it happens Kira is not banned during banning phase and opponents choose her, the usual strategy of my teammates in solo queue to fight her is like this.
I don't care! Hey!
Why are you running? Why are you running?
So Tencent made a good job making her early game harder. Cooldown of her first ability got increased making her rotations slower. At least how it looks on paper. So Kira will be easier to kill because she won't be able to jump over walls as often as she could, but she still remains strong in her damage output. Also, it will be easier to escape from Kira in the early game and not feed her that easily. Easier does not mean that you will escape from her, but that you at least have better chances to do it due to her lower slowdown effect. But such good news are in the early game. Mid and late, if she ambushes you successfully, then you can. The special thing about Zill's buff is that he becomes more sustainable in his skills. It means that all of his skills require less mana, so your gameplay as a jungler will be less drained if your opponents or God forbid your team consumes your blue buff. This update will not only reduce mana cost of your skills but also grant some cooldown reduction to make Zill a popular choice to jungle. This reduction applies to his second skill. And that's about it. Tanks will be the last section we will go in details. The big boy Malik among these ladies are the one to be weakened. Malik is quite tanky, so fitting well in this picture. In his wings are Mina and Terra. However, he has nothing to show except his amazing smile. Malik gets weakened severely. His both skills, which granted superior damage and shield just some time ago, will no longer be the best battle strategy. Cleaves, the first ability, has a 13% lower base damage and scales harder if you level up this skill. So your damage won't be as formidable as it was. Also, his second ability, Solita, will make you less confident as a tank in teamfights. Conclusively, you will be easier to fight against and easier to kill. You still can win games, but it will require more effort. The changes that happened to Mina were minor but also important. Since the update, you are able to abuse her first skill because it got stronger. It will make you more sustainable in the lane for its low mana cost, which dropped from 75 to 50. You can use it more often due to lower cooldown, so you can clear minion wave faster and become relevant in lanes again. To make her more effective, you must know that you will move faster. If you like numbers, it's nearly 3% faster base movement speed. Practically nothing, but still something. The last in the tanky list remains Terra. Interesting thing about her is that you will need more firepower to kill her after the update. Even with the Curse of Death item, what you get now is reduced price for superior power of regeneration. In the official release, it says that HP will be reduced less when she uses normal abilities and ultimate. From this you can say that she will consume less HP on whatever she does, which means she will be harder to kill. That's the main conclusion. Besides, you need to know what happened to Alice. She was so strong and hard to fight against due to her ultimate. Once you get in the circle, you are in a very bad spot. You can't use your skills and hardly move. So Alice's ultimate got weakened. You can no longer stack your ultimate to reduce magic defense if you decide to go full mages with her. Now you will have a fixed amount of magic reduction, which is 30%. Other things that don't stack is her cooldown, which will stay as stable as 30 seconds as it says there. Just ultimate, a slight kick to Alice, but she still remains a useful support. Besides all these changes of your favorite heroes, Rui mechanics got slightly limited. Rui in the organized team is a true devil, even if she looks like an innocent girl teleporting pumpkins to strange places. If you pair her with Roxy and Zip, it was possible to exploit Roxy's ultimate, hook someone and teleport with the enemy to the base just to one-shot him or her. Since the update, you no longer can do it. Also the Zip madness.
I love walking around the city in the
Hold up. Hey, for my niggas who be thinking we soft.
This is Sparta!
So this is a short introduction, May 22nd update in Arena of Valor. To summarize, minions got weaker in the first 5 minutes as well as towers got more fortified. Roaming for mid lane and solo are encouraged. Strengthened heroes are Terra, Mina, Zill, Liliana, Ilya Mia, Kali. Heroes that got slightly limited are Kira, Rui, Malik, Dirac. Hopefully nobody was left forgotten. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about recent changes. Are you happy about this or you wanted something different? Also let me know if you like such information to be presented in similar YouTube videos. Let me know it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell notification so you never miss a new video about Arena of Valor. That's all for now and see you later.